Hi, everybody. I just want to spend a few minutes today talking to you about what it takes to not only have a growth mindset, but to actually grow as a better person, a better version of yourself, and not of the self that we were conditioned or trained to be as survival. Most people, we all come from different backgrounds and we all see the world through a different lens. Especially those of you who tend to join me on my lives. Everybody's just like spread out all over the place and in all different corners of the world, and we all have different experiences growing up. And there are some people, I'm sure you might have them in your life, or maybe one of yourself, where you're kind of stuck in that mindset. And here's the mindset of how you grew up. And here's what I mean by that. I grew up with Depression era parents. My parents were born in the 1930s, which means that their parents raised them during the Great Depression. So there was some scarcity. There was quite a scarcity mindset going on. And fast forward to when they had me and were no longer living, what is it, meal to meal, if you will, or wondering where their next meal would come from. They both were raised in families of 9 children, plus the 2 parents, and even more with cousins and stuff. And then I'm an only child, and my parents did very well. They were considered middle class, pardon me, but they still had that scarcity mindset, that fear that they wouldn't have enough. So my mother became more of a hoarder, buying in excess of what she needed just in case, so we wouldn't run out and not have enough. And, you know, for however you grew up, wherever you grew up, whatever conditions you grew up in, or however your parents raised you, whoever raised you, we all come into this world in our adult lives with certain habits, patterns, beliefs, and behaviors that dictate how we operate as adults. And sometimes those habits and patterns can sabotage our success. And so, what I wanted to talk to you today about, when it comes to success, is how that growth mindset comes into play. I mean, are you actively and intentionally looking for ways and opportunities and support to be better and do better so that you can have better? How are you growing as a person in your emotional intelligence, in your personal development? And what do you need to do to be the best version of yourself? Hey, Brigitte, nice to see you. It's my friend from Spain there. So I came across, I was reading this book called Bittersweet, and there was a quote in there that really stood out to me. And the quote is, very few people grow from success. People grow from failure, adversity, and pain. And why that resonated with me, because in all of my years traveling and coaching, especially in the real estate world, when people were about to make that decision to invest in themselves, invest in their knowledge, invest in their personal and professional growth, I always got asked the question, well, how hard is this? Is this easy? Am I going to be able to do it? And my coach, Brendan Burchard, has this saying. I have the t-shirt, it's on the bottle. You've got to honor the struggle. It's in the struggle is where the magic happens. It's in the struggle, the pain, the adversity that we face on our journey that helps us grow, that gives us the most growth. You hear all kinds of metaphors, if you will, about, the pressure on the coal creates the diamonds, right? You could look for metaphors all over the place. But things are not going to be easy, and it's okay. Expect it. Expect your journey to the better version of you to be hard, to be difficult, to be a struggle. Expect your journey to success to be that. Hi, everybody. Let's see, Stephanie Owens, hi from Kansas City. Musana's watching from Uganda. Let's see, somebody from Bangladesh. You guys are so great from tuning in from all over the world. Thank you, and I appreciate you for watching. But I want you to, the reason for my message today is to really look at some of the struggles that you are going through and how hard things can feel. And I'll say feel at certain times. Sometimes they feel hard because we're unfamiliar or we don't have the knowledge needed to make it easy. Think about your profession. When you first started doing it or going to school to learn how to do it, it was hard. And then after 20, 30 years of doing the same thing, it becomes easy. You can kind of do it with your eyes closed. Look at whatever it is you're creating now, the dream and the vision that you want to live into, and treat the struggle, the adversity, the difficulties along the way as a sign that you are on the fast track to your goals. Because when things get hard, when things get difficult and you find yourself struggling, it really is propelling you to where you want to be faster. And so when you change the way you look at things, like Wayne Dyer said, the things you look at changes. Look at your struggle as a fast track to your results and learn how to honor that struggle, because that's where your greatest growth and development and reward is. So I just had a few minutes to come on today. Don't want to take up a lot of your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching on the replay. Hi to everybody in the replay. Please comment how this message resonated with you and what you could use it for to grow yourself, your personal development, your life, your dreams of success, whatever that looks like for you. How will you use a message like this to be better and do better so that you can have better? All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining in. I will talk to you again. Bye.